Okay, listen up, y'all. So, I've been making videos talking about the targeting and what's been going on, right? So, listen to this. When I tell you things happen with my kids and stuff like that, right? Or, you know, I know who's doing what, right? As far as targeting me. I've called the cops, I've called people in the housing, and you know what they all do? They just want to get my statement so they can have shit that I'm saying as far as what is happening. So if I sit there and say, "Oh, this person is keeping me up at night," and they zapping me or making me sleep deprived, do you think for one fucking minute that they not gonna take that and use that as a mental diagnosis? So that's why you have to hide yourself. You don't go and give yourself to them. You know what I mean? It's like you going to give yourself to them, going to somebody's door and saying something to them is nothing but for, nothing that's going to help you. In the long run, all that's going to do is help them try to get you some type of mental diagnosis or whatever they want to do. So, running around at nighttime, right? Because that's when they do all this shit. The reason why they do this shit at nighttime is because they know they have the cover of the night and they have people close by, right? Because these are neighbors. They have people close by, police close by. What good is it going to do? So, again, that doesn't mean anything about nothing. If you're receiving V2K like me, right, and you're have people in your family that you feel like the stuff is happening to also, if you not doing the stuff that you're saying that I'm supposed to be doing, then don't recommend me to do it. Because I do all kind of things and I can do illegal things. But I choose not to do those things because what is that going to do for me or my family? Right? So me going up to somebody, trying to intimidate them when they got the upper hand, when they can do shit to me without it even looking like them doing it, what good is that gonna make? If I go up to anybody to do something to them, I'm gonna do something to them and end everything for them. I'm not gonna go up to them talking to them, threatening them, trying to make them stop. That's not gonna do nothing but make them do it even more. You know what I'm saying? So the way you do that, if you're gonna do anything, you get rid of the situation right then and there. You erase the situation. You don't sit up there and try to make them mad. Even though I do that anyway by cussing them out and stuff, but it's not gonna do me any good to go up to them knowing what I want to do to them, right? And they know what I want to do to them, so that's a bad idea, right? If they already know what I want to do to them, right? Why would I go up to them and make them feel like I'm about to do what they know I want to do? You know what I mean? Like, it's totally crazy. But anyhow, my family's still here. My kids still lived another day. I'm still living another day, right? So this is how you fight back. You don't go up to them talking to them. Now, if you recording them, cool. You know what I mean? Because we all see what they're doing, right? And they are scared of being recorded. Trust me, I see them, they hide their faces and everything. I'm not talking about people out in the stores and all that shit. I'm talking about people right here that I know are engaging in my shit. They hide themselves, right? If I go to record and all everything that's happening, they start to hide themselves, right? Okay. So the best thing to do, if you feel like you can do better, then show and tell what it is that you do that's any different. You know what I'm saying? Because it just ain't gonna work with you trying to encourage somebody to do something. That's just not gonna be. The only thing that you really can do is try to look for attorneys and all that shit. I've done that. I've done that in the beginning. Everyone out here, I don't try to hire private investigators to go against them, and they got everybody under their, wrapped around their pinky. They got everybody: the police, private investigators, the lawyers. I'm talking about in my situation now. If somebody else who got a lot of money, maybe they can find somebody to pull this off. But at this point, the best thing to do is not to be like them, right? Don't practice the ways of the heathen, right? And hang in there to the end, endure to the end, right? That's the best thing to do. So people, and the gentleman know who, this is specifically for him, because I couldn't just write a whole bunch of stuff in the comments. But I've tried all that stuff, like walking up to him, talking to him, and telling him this, that, and the third. That doesn't get you anywhere, because all it's going to do is they're going to say, oh, you delusional. You see what they say about all the targets that they end up flipping out. They don't go and find none of those videos where those people been explaining that this stuff been happening to them. They find the most of videos that's going to make them look crazy, and they call them delusional, right? So even with the guy who just killed the 4 people, what did they do? Made him look delusional. That's exactly what they did. So it's totally pointless to make it like, oh, because he went and killed people, that was the smart thing to do. Because when it all boil down to it, he's going to still be targeted in jail, and those kids that he left behind are going to be targeted while he's in jail. He damn sure can't say nothing about it now, right? So that's all I got to say.